Hello, welcome to a Valheim video about the best weapons to use on every enemy in Valheim, starting from Meadows all the way down to the very end of the game, Ashland. This is all before 1.0 comes out. I will give you advice and strategies on each enemy. I do have 1,300 hours in this game, so I do know what I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments below if you use any of these strategies. Grab your snacks because this might be a long video. All you need is even a level 1 will do pretty good damage to them. You could use the Eikthyr for these guys so you can hit them from a longer range. I notice a lot of times when I'm trying to fight these guys, they're trying to run away and I swing and I miss. Using the Eikthyr, you can pretty much hit them from farther away, whereas using the spear is kind of, you gotta get pretty close. Even throwing at them is all right. I mean, you also could use the sword. The range on the sword is just so, it's so bad. So all in all, you could use all these weapons to kill them, but the best ones to use are going to be your Eikthyr and your flint spear. Just don't break anything. You're not going to break it, are you? For Ike boy, you could use any of these weapons. For Ike, you could use the bow, you could use the club, paws of the bear, the flint spear, the flint knife. You could use the early axes, the bronze Eikthyr, the bronze sword, or the stag breaker. But all in all, I think for this battle, you want the flint, or you actually want the early axes. You'll have these items. I would say not to use the flint knife. It's not that great. If you can get your hands on the early axes, it's damn good, and it's not even leveled up either. Now, if you go towards the paws, bears of the paw, that's really good. It's not really hard to get these. If you go towards the... Don't even go that route. That route sucks. Using a club on Eikthyr is just not a good thing. As you can see, it does nothing. Now, you could use a crude bow on Eikthyr. Depending if you want to level up your bow skill, then I wouldn't even bother with that. But the best things to kill Eikthyr is the spear. If you really want to take out this guy fast, then just use campfires. They do tons and tons of damage without doing anything. And it stacks, so the more you do it, I used to do this when I would speedrun this game, and it just does so much damage. So for the bear, you can get the shield combo with a mace, which is not really that good. As you can see, it's meh. So I wouldn't use that. I would go for definitely a sword. Sword looks pretty good. I'm stuck in a corner. Dead. Okay. This is good. Let's try the spear and shield combo. Yeah, not doing a lot.
a lot of damage per second. That's good, but takes too many hits. Yeah, I wouldn't use this either on the bear. What about... Okay. Okay, so we got another good weapon we can use on a bear. Let's go ahead and try another bear here. Let's do this. I missed that parry. Again, we're only using level 1 weapons, so your weapons will do better. All right, so this is okay. You could use the bow, obviously. Let's try this along with that. That's a little bit better. Assuming you can find this material and you can make this, it's not that bad. Okay, that's viable. That's viable. So far, the copper knife, the bronze spear, and the bronze mace is just not doing enough damage. Let's try the old trusty Eikthyr and see how well that does. All in all, the Eikthyr is such a good weapon, but I still think the sword is just better. I still think damage per second wise, it's just way better. Three combo. Alright, let's do a parry and a hit. 121. Wow, let's just do that then. Let's try the parry and secondary. Middle mouse button. Parry, middle mouse button. Yeah, slash is just way better. So when it comes to bears and vials, I would just use slash. Just get your best buckler or large tower shield and get yourself a sword, your best sword, and just go to town. The Abyssal Razor, the Paws of the Bear, early axes, bronze sword, or any sword will do fine against the bear. If you're going up against the vial, I'm not going to show the vial, I don't think. It's pretty much the same as the bear. I would use the Iron Eikthyr for the vial, the Iron Sword. I probably wouldn't even use these then if I'm using the iron stuff, because the iron stuff will do more damage than these two combined. So get your iron buckle, get your big iron shield, get your Iron Eikthyr and your Iron Sword, and then go to town on the vials. Okay, so the easiest way to kill a bear without any weapons is to just build a few walls like this and just box them in. Get out your campfires and just put a bunch of them and then just fix them. And then when you look at his health, almost halfway there, and you haven't even swung once. You haven't even hit him once, so you didn't have to dodge, you didn't have to do anything crazy, you didn't have to... Yeah. And he, just like that, dead. That's the easiest way to take care of a bear. Well, for the Greydwarf Brutes, they're pretty easy to handle. They may look intimidating. They may hit real hard too, but the best way to take care of them is either using a bronze Eikthyr. That range, you just can't beat the range. Or you could use the sword or the spear. I wouldn't use the mace. You could. I wouldn't use the stag. You could. I wouldn't use the bow. I mean, only if you want to level up your bow. I wouldn't use any of these. I wouldn't use a copper knife. You could use early access if you have them, especially if they're upgraded. You could use the paws of the bear too. All in all, they all do pretty good damage, especially when they're upgraded. You could even put down a fire underneath them. So as they try to hit you, place it down and you just run into them. So it does pretty well. The fire does really... It's too good. Like, even against bosses, it's good. Up until a certain boss, though. So Greydwarfs are not hard to deal with. Best weapons to use would be the paws of the bear, the early axes, the swords once they're upgraded, the bronze Eikthyr once you get your hands on it, the bronze spear once you get your hands on it. But all in all, I would use one of these for either the spear upgraded, the bronze Eikthyr upgraded, or the early axes upgraded, or the paws of the bear upgraded. Next enemy is a skeleton. They're easy. The best weapons to use on them is a blunt weapon, either the bronze mace or even the paws of the bear. You could use a stag breaker, but to me it's just too slow. I mean, I'd rather use the early axes to take them out because it's just so much easier. I mean, obviously, we all know blunt weapons work good against skeletons. Even paws of the bear works good against them too. So I would use these 4 weapons: the bronze mace, paws of the bear, stag breaker, early axes. I would use those. So the Rancid Remains, same thing as a skeleton. Just use the same 4 weapons to dispatch them, and it will not be hard. Like, any of these will do good. I would say more along the lines of these 3 weapons. So yeah, same thing as a regular skeletons. I would just use, for the Rancid Remains, the bronze mace, paws of the bear, or even a stag breaker. I wouldn't even use the axes on the Rancid Remains. All right, so for the ghost, you could use the early axes, you could use the Eikthyr, you could use the spear, you could use the sword, you can use the paws of the bear, the bronze mace, copper knife, the stag breaker. You could even use a bow on them. It just depends. So I would not suggest you use a blunt weapon on these guys. I wouldn't even use a sword on these guys. Paws of the bear, I'd probably use that instead of the sword or even the mace. But even then, I wouldn't use that. The early axes, I wouldn't use those. I would not use the copper knife. I would not use a stag unless you want your fine wood bow up, or unless you want your bow skills up. I wouldn't use that either. Instead, I would use the spear because it hits quick, or I would just use the Eikthyr. I mean, you could use the shield on them and wait for them to attack. But I mean, it's up to you. Remember all. Yeah, see, I would just use this. It just works so much better. And you could just hit them from further away. Way better. The best way to deal with these guys, these annoying things, the best way to deal with the trolls is to use an Eikthyr on them. The best way. Instead, what you're gonna do is jump and spin. And just do this little combo here. Keep that stagger bar going. And that is with a level 1 bronze Eikthyr. Alright, so for this enemy, you could use any of this, but the best. Where you going? Where you going? Come here. Come here, you. Okay, so you could use a sword. You could use the paws of the bear, and you could use their early axes. But if you're gonna get in close, trying to use this it's kind of meh. You know, it's, again, it uses so much stamina, it doesn't do too much. You could use these weapons, the early axes on them, but I wouldn't do it. You could use the paws of the bear. It does way better damage. Again, these aren't upgraded. I'm just showing what they would do. The best weapon and combo to use on this guy, if you have a shield, you could just block it all without dodging and just start wailing on it. Now, the absolute best way to do this would be to use fire. This is the best way. Just keep on putting fires underneath and get that tick time up. Now he's got the tick speed up, man. He is definitely getting roasted. So if you just have fire when you're fighting this guy, you could just put it down and just start running in a circle. It just does so much damage to him. The longer he's in that fire, the more damage it's gonna do. That was faster than the weapons. So yes, the best ways to kill the GD King, aka the Elder, is to use campfires. Or just use the bronze sword, level that up to max. And you don't have to use a shield. You could just dodge into... You could dodge into the Elder, and it's just as effective. You'll just use 10 stamina per dodge, rather than just standing there and just kind of blocking. Alright, so Draugrs, they're pretty easy. You could use a bow on them. You could use Iron Mace on them, which does good damage. You could use the Ancient Bark Spear when you get it, or any spear, or any mace. You could use the early axes. You could use a stag. You could use the Iron Sledge when you get it. But I would personally use the Iron Eikthyr on these guys, or the sword and shield combo. So if you use the sword and shield, pretty much just stagger them, and you could take them out pretty easily. If you're not good at staggering, I would just use the Eikthyr. You could hit them once, and the second time, oh, it's not upgraded enough. Second time will stagger them if you hit them in a row. The way I like to do it is the middle mouse button, and it staggers them. You hit them once and they're pretty much dead. This is only a level 1 Iron Eikthyr, so I mean it works good for 2 of these guys. Just like that. So jump in and hit, get them to swing, hit them again, and they're pretty much dead. If your Iron Eikthyr is level 2, 3, or 4, you will stagger them on the first hit. It's the same thing with these guys. All you gotta do is get them to swing, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Just get them to swing and hit. I don't see how that one hit me. Hold on, let me get rid of this guy. Get out of here. Okay, so same thing with this. Even on level 1 Iron Eikthyr, all you gotta do is spin to stagger them, wait for them to come out of it, stagger them again, wait for them to come out of it, and that's pretty much it. You do that to the Draugr as well, and it's pretty simple. There's nothing to it. All right, blobs are easy too. I would suggest Iron Mace and Iron Eikthyr once you get them. You could use the bow on them. You could use a sword. You could use the spear, but that makes noise when you throw it and calls other enemies, so I wouldn't do that. Stack breaker, you could do that too. You could do the iron sledge. You could do the paws of the bear. You just got to make sure you dodge at the right time. Otherwise, the poison will destroy you if your health is at 100. The best way to kill them is to get the iron mace, the bronze mace. You can get the bronze mace and still kill them the same way. You could run in and jump and swing before they even get ready to throw out their poison at you. You could use this to keep them far away from you. You could just hit them like this and just hold back. Easy as that. All right, so for these guys, same thing. So for these guys, you just stay away and just hit. Just easy. It's so easy. It really is. And then with these guys, you could just... Oh, he almost got me right there. That's why you jump in and do it. That's why you jump in and do it. You don't do what I just did, because it does cause some havoc if you get hit by that poison. So when you run in and hit, it doesn't kill it. So you got to be careful with that. This is level 1 Iron's Mace. So yeah, kill that guy on the other side. Yeah, take that, idiot. These guys... Wait, where are you going? 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 Come back. Oh, I gotta do this. Alright, you could use all this stuff too. It's on you. Ow. But you could use the shield And shield and mace combo's good. Shield and sword combo's good too. It's faster. Pick off auto pickup. Hi. Are you gonna see me or what? Am I on Ghost? No, I'm on Go. No, where you going? No, okay. Yo, you were buggy right there for a second. So you could do that. You could use a sledge, but it's eh. The paws of the bear works good on these guys. Just remember just make sure your health is as high as it can go before you try this. Otherwise, if you have 1 health food, 1 HP food, you will get staggered on level 1 paws of the bear. So you got to make sure you have a lot of health to do this. One of these combos, or just use this. But for me, if I had a choice, I would just use the Eikthyr, because that spin attack does pretty good damage. And as you can tell right there, the stagger, it's so good. It just destroys them. Surtling. You could pretty much use anything on the Surtling. It's not... It's not really that hard. I mean, you can even punch them and it's fine. So, I mean, an enemy you could just punch to death. You can use any weapon you want on them. Yeah. Surtling, I don't even have to show you. You guys should know what you use on them. Okay, for these guys, bow, don't use it. Iron sledge, don't use it. Stag, don't use it. All right, these guys, you can see me, right? You can see me? Okay. All right, you can use early axes on these guys, but I wouldn't recommend that. If you had it upgraded, maybe you can use that. I definitely would use the paws of the bear, as it does a lot of damage, even on level 1. Pretty easy. So paws of the bear, the iron Eikthyr, don't even use it on this guy, does nothing. So that is not a weapon you want to use. You could use the combo. You could use the combo. Oh, the shield and mace combo if you wanted to, because the mace does do good damage even on level 1. Or you can use the sword, which does even way better. That's level 1. All these weapons are level 1. So... Okay. Or you could use the spear. I mean, it's not that great, but it is a combo you can use if you have nothing else. To kill them, though, is to get the best sword you have and get the best shield you have and just parry and destroy. You can get about 4 hits, 5 hits before he hits again, and then you can just pull out your shield and destroy. I think the easiest way, what's happening, would just be to use a bonfire. And just put 2 bonfires there. But he will do that, or it will do that. So yeah. So you get 2 bonfires here, and then you just start fixing it. Just kind of go in a circle like this, and it's pretty much done deal. The bonfires do a lot of damage to the abominations. Or if you can find yourself a Surtling spawner, then you can use that to kill these guys too. The Surtling spawner does pretty much the same as, but then he gets scared. Oh, little scaredy cat. Let's just pull out this combo. Come here, man. Okay. I may die. No, I won't die. Am I on God? I'll make sure I'm on God mode. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay, so with the Bonemass, I don't care if I'm on God mode. You could use all these weapons, but you're just not gonna get a lot of damage on him. You could use a spear, but it's not gonna do much anyway. See? Pierce damage is not good with him, but if you use yeah, it does pretty well, but it just doesn't do enough damage, so I wouldn't even use that. The paws of the bear does really well too. If you upgrade it, does all right, but I wouldn't use those either. I wouldn't even use this. So none of these weapons. Straight up, don't even use anything else except the mace. What I like to do is do Frostner before Bonemass every time I play. And the Frostner, I can't see. The Frostner does so much damage to the Bonemass. This is not even leveled up. This is level 1. So imagine if you were to upgrade it. But if you don't have the Frostner and you don't go for the Frostner before Bonemass like I do, you could just use a well-stocked... Hold on. See, this is why the sledge does so well. Okay. So if you don't have the Frostner, most people don't. They don't like to go to the mountains to get the silver to make it. You could just use a level 4 iron mace and you'll do really well still. Ow. Wow. Secondary. Well, there you go. Those are the best weapons to use for Bonemass. I think mountains is like the simplest one. All right, so right now we got Wolf. Hey, buddy. Can you see me? I did it, right? I took it off. Oh, there we go. Hey, buddy. All right, so with these guys, bow and arrow from far away without them knowing you're there. The sneak hit, really good. So I would use the best bow you have. Damn, this guy's whooping me. Stag works good on them too. Early axes, okay. I'd say, can you block? I have high HP, so I can do that. I wouldn't use that though. So, paws of the bear, I would use this. So those work good. Obviously, the iron sledge will work good. The shield combo with a mace, which does really well. like you just saw. Or you could use... I don't think it's gonna do like a big difference. Okay. You could use a Frostner combo with the shield. You could use a shield mace combo, the shield Frostner combo. You could use the shield spear combo. That works good too. Dead already. And then another thing you could do is get them to miss and then chuck it at them. Get them to miss, chuck it at them. That's another way to kill them. Easy way to kill them. Or you can use the shield and sword combo here. Now, if you're not good at pairing, I like to use the Iron Eikthyr on these wolves. Even if it's a 1-star or 2-star, most of the time, you could just pretty much do this. And the higher your Eikthyr level is, you're gonna stagger them on the first hit. So, because I only have level 1 Eikthyr, it's not staggering. And the best thing about Eikthyr is that middle mouse button. That spin attack always stuns them. Always. It always stuns them. I even think it always stuns them on the bronze as well. I think it stuns them on the bronze too. I should have waited. That was my bad. So, see me? See me? See me? See, even with the bronze, it still stuns them. And then after they're stunned, so even with the level 1 bronze Eikthyr, you can still stun them no matter what. That's the way I like to kill them. I like to use an Eikthyr and I do the spin attack and then I hit them. Basically like this. I'll even use the bronze Eikthyr here. I'll spin, hit once, spin, dead. What Red Menace likes to do, he likes to get the ancient bark spear and he likes to throw it in their faces. Look at me. He likes to throw it in their faces like that and it just stuns the crap out of them. But the problem with this, it calls more enemies. It calls more enemies. And that's what I don't like about it. A ring. Come on. My G don't work. Hey, buddy. Okay. So with this guy, hello. You could use pretty much anything you want. I don't have arrows. That's one thing I don't have. You could use the bow on it. You could use this on it. Ugh. Doesn't do really much damage, but you can use it. Same with the stag. You could use a stag on it, but it's same thing. So axes, no. So yeah, I wouldn't use any of this. None of this. I would use I would use the bow on it, or the Eikthyr, or even the spear. Does pretty good damage. Sword and there we go. So shield and sword combo's good too. Shield and spear damage, good. Frostner's okay. I would use Frostner too. Never mind. Frostner's way better. Oh my god. I've never used Frostner on that guy. Ooh. I wouldn't go any more than one hit though. One hit with the mace. Unless you have the Frostner, which dude, I didn't realize how well this does, and then you can just run around. Wow. That is crazy. And this is only level 1. That's insane. So out of everything, I would do one of these combos. The shield spear, shield Frostner, shield sword combo. Or you could do what I do and do this. You can hit once and kind of get out of the way. Hit once, like this. Just gonna go around. Kind of just go in a circle, kind of go in a circle. Or my favorite thing out of all is the it's a spin, stagger, hit, spin, stagger, hit. Pretty easy. Or you could just get your iron at gear, block. Do that. Or you can get fancy with it. And just... Alright, so for these guys, obviously... Hi, can you see me? Yeah, cool. For reasons I shouldn't have to say, bow would be best. Get your best bow? Oh, okay, cool, man. Are you gonna be weird and... Yeah, you're being weird. Okay, so get your bow. Or if you're really risky, you could use your spear and just get underneath it. And just throw it up at it, not in an angle. If you don't have any arrows, can you get over here so I can do this? Oh my god. Oh, there you are. So you could do that, which is... There it is. Okay. You know what I mean? It's just... It's not as good as everything else. The bow would be the best thing for this guy, for this enemy, for the drakes. The bow. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I shouldn't have to say. You could use melee weapons, but that's harder. You'd have to kite them in the right way to do that. I could demonstrate it here. I'll use the sword. So you got to kite them. Then you got to jump and hit like that. So right now, I got to get this guy to stop right here. All right, so what you could do is raise the ground a bit like that. Can you get over here? Now that I have it gone, dude, get over here. Okay, so now that I have it raised up, I'm gonna make it so he stops right there, and then get him to shoot, run and jump and hit. Same thing here, just... Oh, you're gonna get distracted, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Dude, come over here. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're going after the... Goodness gracious, dude. Okay. Okay, back to normal. Alright, so... Maneuver. Basically just do that. Get him to stop at the right spot right there. And then jump hit. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's annoying, but it can be done. I figured this out on my own, just trying to do things really. One more hit. Ah, there we go. All right, for Stone Golem. Ow. For Stone Golem, there's really not a whole lot you can do with them. Every weapon sucks against them except for a mace. So everything else can just get taken out. The only thing you're gonna want, you don't want a Frostner. You want a banded shield. Now you can either dodge and do this, which is so much slower. It's just so much slower. You can do it this way. You can hit, and then dodge, and then hit, and then dodge. But the best way to do this is to get yourself a banded shield. Okay. Banded shield level 1. Wow, working. Okay. Let me see your overhead. I want to see your overhead hit. Just... I need to see your double overhead smash. I need to see your Hulk smash. Hulk smash me. Hulk smash, please. Hulk smash. For the love of God, Hulk smash. And that's a 2 full combos right there when he's doing his Matrix. When he's doing his Matrix dance, you can get about 2 full combos in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I would have had 2 full combos in before he came back from that. So, best way to do it is get yourself a banded shield. The iron buckler does not do this. You will get staggered most of the time, so, but banded shield on level 1 is good enough to block and parry. Can you do your... I want him to do the overhead. Do your Hulk smash. Come on. Hulk smash. Oh my God, he hasn't done it once since I pulled out the banded shield. Look, it's put away. All right, so best way to fight this is, so bow and arrows, best way to do it so far. None of these weapons are good. I would say just the swords would be better, and the bows and arrows. That hits me still. Got it. All right, so silver sword would be the best. If you can get yourself a really high silver sword, which is at the house. Silver. $38. That's not even upgraded yet. So definitely silver sword is the best weapon to use on motor. Everything else just kind of sucks. What you could do is get your best shield and then run up to her. And instead of dodging and wasting stamina, I just like to block and then do my combo here. Ow. Time it better than I am. And then you just bow her to death. There is other ways to cheese her with bonfires, but I'm pretty sure you already know that. I don't need to show you. You still got to start fixing it. I mean, you could throw this into the fight too, but she will break it eventually. But yeah, more or less, you don't have to hold a shield. You could just hold the sword and just start wailing on her. Get your hands on these and put these around the area. While she's walking into them, you can start fixing them, and these do massive amounts of damage. These things could kill her really fast, but it's Ashwood, so you would have to go to the Ashlands to get it, to beat her in like freaking 20 seconds. Literally 20 seconds. As fast as you can beat Eikthyr with campfires is as fast as you can beat Motor with these things here, with these Ashwood stake walls. So yeah, those are the easy ways to... Well, can we not? Okay. Bro just walked right into my freaking door. All right, so with these guys, like, you could... Hi? Can you not see me? Oh, okay, cool, man. All right, you could use these on them. Not upgraded, does pretty good damage. I mean, you could use the paws of the bear on them. Same thing. You could use that. You could use Demolisher on them. Or the Iron Sledge it does good enough damage. The Shield Spear is really good on these guys. Come here. Come here. It does really good on them. Shield Sword combo is good on them too. Can you stop running around? Just come towards me. So that works good on them. The Shield Silver Sword, it's just way better. Come here. I hate when they run around like that. Level 1 Silver Sword does a full combo on them and they're dead. But what I like to do is the Frostner is fun to use on them too. Come here. Level 1 Frostner, 2-hit kills once you parry them. Works. Let's see. Level 1. Okay. Wow, Banded, so good. 4240, and it still blocks these guys. Wow, it's not even upgraded. All right, so the way I like to kill these guys is with an Iron Eikthyr. Like, what I'll do is I'll kind of like do this if I don't have a lot of stamina and I'm being chased by a bunch. Like, I'll get them to hit and then I'll hit them like this. You could do the run and hit thing. The run and hit thing does pretty well too. Like that, and you can just get in, get out. Best strategy to fight them is to just let them hit and just go out of the way at the last second, kind of run away. Can you stop running around in circles? Come over here like this and just do that. Easy. You'll be killing these enemies a lot faster because your weapons will be higher level. I'm using level 1 for everything, just to show you how well these strategies work against these enemies. Like, I'm pretty sure you can even, yeah, you can even parry with this and you'll be fine. Could just parry and do a full combo and they're pretty much dead. So yeah, my favorite way to kill them, just do a spin attack and then destroy. So with these guys, I like to have a fire resistance potion on me just in case. And what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll hit once and then kind of just run in a circle and just let them do that. Run to the side, hit, run to the side, run to the side, run to the side. Dead. At the start of it, when you see one, if your bow scale is really high and your bow does a lot of damage and you're using a good arrow, you could one-shot the shamans from far away. But if you have to get close, that's the way. That's the way to kill them right there. And with that, before they even do anything, you could stun them, and they won't be able to get their bubble. Run to the side, jump in, hit, run around, run on, jump in, dead, easy. Now this, just spin attack. It stops their anything that they're doing. It stops. It's not even when they're about to. So easy, man. They're easy. They really are. Go ahead. Nope. No bubble for you, buddy. Dead. Okay. I wouldn't use anything else on them, but you could use the mace. You could use the Froster on them, but you gotta get in closer. You could use the sword on them. The sword works good on pretty much everything in the game, even Ashland's warriors and those strong bastards there. Even works good on the Morgans too. So yeah, I mean, Silver Sword can't go wrong with it. I mean, yeah, see, I mean, there's different easy ways to do this. I don't even have all the weapons. Nope, no healing for you, no bubble for you. Wow, you don't even have to run. You could just barely walk. Let's see if it works again. Okay, come on. So Fang Spear on level 1 does that much damage to it. Imagine if you have a level 4. There. Gosh. Okay. Alright, go ahead, do your thing. I missed. I missed again. So I'm on fire for 5 seconds. Okay. I'm still 5 seconds. Alright, so whether you're blocking or not, it's still 5 seconds of fire. Okay. Alright, so break this bubble. I did it too bad that time. Alright, so yeah, it does work. It's just a little more annoying. Yeah. Alright, so these guys are easier than you think. I mean, you could get your bandit shield up and going and block them. This is level 1, so it works. So the parry works on them. This is the best way. This is one of the best ways. It is not the best way. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh, even with that overhead. Okay. Wow, dude, the bandit shield is so good. So good. Alright, let's try this. So you could do the banded shield and sword, silver sword combo. You can do the banded shield and spear, banded shield and Frostner combo. Ooh, saw that coming. Okay. Alright, there is the Frostner and shield combo. The way I like to kill them is this way. Let's see if this works though. I might not have... Okay, it barely works. Barely. It's not upgraded, so it's not gonna... I could barely do that. The overhead, I probably won't be able to do that though. Oh, I can. Level 1? But my food though. Okay, it's my food. You could use a shield and sword, shield and spear combo. Or shield and any other weapon. But the best way, I think, to kill these guys without any issue, get your best at gear. I would say iron and up. And run into them. Run into them and middle mouse button. Get that stagger up. See, now he's being staggered. When you got him staggered. Nope. Stagger. Nope. Stagger. Nope. Stagger. Dead. Staggered already. Okay. Stagger. And then now we just do the combo. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. Stagger. Dead. And that's the easiest way to kill them. You gotta hit them enough to get them to stagger. But if you have yourself a black metal, you could just stagger them right away. And just do this. This is by far the easiest way. Nope. That is the easiest way. Oh. Stagger. 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 Dead. So, black metal at gear. If it's on level 1, and I'm destroying this guy. Staggered, hit, spin, stagger, hit, spin, stagger, hit. Okay, didn't stagger. There, but you gotta make sure they're out of that stagger effect. Otherwise, it won't stagger. Triple combo. Stagger. Triple combo. Stagger. Triple combo. Dead. And that's how you deal with them. Hi, Loxy. You're gonna break everything, aren't ya? That poor boar. Yeah, so banded shield works. You can block. Wow, I can't believe that. It's just not even leveled up either. If this is leveled up, it's better. This is only 4240. And it's working against all the enemies up to the plains. That's insane. Okay. You could do the banded shield and the silver sword combo, which does pretty well. Ow. Ow. Or you can do the banded shield and... Wow. Okay. This is actually better. Banded shield and spear. Banded shield, spear. Banded shield spear works really well, actually. Wow. Okay. Oh, let's see. So this works good. Can we do this? Hell no. So we'd have to dodge and then use it. Yeah, so this is bad. All right, so Banded Shield and Frostner. Nah. I think the, Hi. Yeah. Okay, so that is not good. So Black Metal Shield works way better, obviously. And if you pack that in, if we use a Black Metal Shield and a spear, that works out pretty good. Even with a Fang Spear, level 1, it destroys them. Okay. So Banded Shield does work, but barely it works. Silver Sword works against the locks, but the locks are... their weakness is Pierce. So, yeah, I wouldn't use a Silver Sword. I wouldn't use the Frostner. I wouldn't use the Flesh Rippers. Okay. Let's go ahead and try this now. All right, so level 1 Iron Eikthyr. Ow. I cannot parry. Parry does not happen. What? All right, so well, yeah, when he does the bite right there, that one bite takes up all the stagger. But for some reason, the slam, I'm able to stop that. All right, so this is working. Wow. 2 hits. I missed. I hit. There we go. Eikthyr is like the best to use on a locks. I missed. So yeah, Eikthyr is better. I would use the Eikthyr on the locks. Definitely kill it. My recommendation would be the Eikthyr, and preferably if you can get... Wow, that actually worked. Okay. So with the locks, meat pie, and wolf skewers, you can definitely parry the bite, which means you can parry that too. Wow. Okay. All right, that's good, man. That's real good. If you use the Black Metal Shield and the Black Metal Sword combo, this is what it would be right here. Come here. So it's not bad, but I'd still prefer the Iron Eikthyr. Yeah, I still prefer the Iron Eikthyr. How about this? What does this do? Nothing. Yeah, do not use the Black Metal Battle Axe on that enemy. But it does parry. You can parry with the Black Metal Battle Axe. All right, yeah, don't use the Black Metal Battle Axe on the locks. It just doesn't work. Okay. You missed? How did you miss that? If you can get the Black Metal Eikthyr, then all you literally have to do is run and jump at it. And middle mouse button. hit, middle mouse button. Hit, middle mouse button. Hit, middle mouse button. Dead. Easy. This is only a level 1 black metal Eikthyr. So once you get the black metal Eikthyr, you can pretty much destroy the locks with not what the hell? Get off my head, dude. Spin. Hit, spin. Hit, spin. Hit, and spin. Hit, spin. That's the easiest way to kill locks right there. That is the best weapon right there. If you only have a silver Eikthyr, what you could do is start running and just start doing this. Stun. Oh, looks like it works with this too. Yeah, once you get the stun, you could actually put that strategy into motion. Best ways to fight a Skeeto is with a shield, or if you can get the timing right for the attack, then you could just kill him right away. Hold your shield up and then hit them. So wait for them to come in. Wait for them to come in. Let them hit. And then hit them with any weapon. If you can get the timing down, grab yourself an Eikthyr. Oh, I need another one. Alright, grab yourself an Eikthyr and zoom out as much as you can. And when one of them sees you, they're going to beeline towards you. And then time it perfectly, and you'll be able to kill them without them even touching you. You can even kill them without them getting close to you, like that. That's how I like to do it. You can even do it with an iron Eikthyr, as I will show you. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, here we go. Just like that. That's the easiest way to kill them. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Best weapons to use are just going to be... Oh. Wow. Hey, I didn't think that was going to be good. Hey, the black metal axe. So you could use the black metal battle axe. That's actually doing a lot, and it's only level 1. Or you could use the black metal sword, which is faster. You don't need to hold a shield. Remember, we're only using level 1 for everything, so probably the level 4 silver sword would do more damage than everything else, but just a level 1 black metal battle axe does a lot of damage. Wow. Let me try this. Frostner does good damage. Look at his health. Wow. Level 1 Frostner does pretty good too. Are you stun locked? What are you doing? So I would say either Silver Sword, Frostner, Black Metal Sword, or Black Metal Battle Axe will do you good here. All right, so Seekers. You could use a lot of weapons. You could use the shield. Ooh, you could use your shield and ooh, man. You could use the shield and spear combo, which you just saw. It works out really well. Wow, okay. So there's that. This is a banded shield too. This is not even like a good shield. Let's just assume that we're going to be holding this shield. Yikes. All right, so that is a good combo there. Let's try the porcupine. Porcupine works good too. So far, these are keepers. All right, here's the Mistwalker. We all know how well this works against these guys. Yeah, no shot. Okay, so those are good. Now let's go with the Frostner. These are the good combos here that you could use. The only problem is the reach of the Frostner is just so short compared to all the other weapons. It's even shorter than the spear. So I would definitely put that lower than these weapons here. Now, there's these. All right, so four hits with a level 1 Demolisher. And it can parry them, so you can block them as well. I would say that since it's slow, I'll put it down there. All right. Let's fix everything real quick. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that stuns it. Okay, so the Black Metal Battle Axe, level 1. It does knock them back, and you'll be fine. Wow, secondary on the Black Metal Battle Axe is actually really good against them. Let's see, so you miss, I get my hit, I get my other hit, you're staggered. Stagger. Stagger. Yo, this Black Metal Battle Axe is pretty good against the Seekers. Wow, alright, so it's pretty fast. Let's put it there. Here's my favorite way to kill the Seekers. This is what I use all the time. Okay, so you can either do this, kind of like hit every now and then, make them miss. And eventually it'll stagger and you can do that. Or what I love to do, my favorite way, is to just stun them, hit them, stun them, stun, and then just keep on doing that. It's pretty much like the spin attack. Hit, miss, cool, spin, hit. And this is with the level 1 Black Metal axe here. Alright, let's try the him in a waffle. So easy with this weapon. Spin attack. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow, dude. Okay. Yeah, see? That's my favorite way to kill them. That's my second way to kill them. Second favorite way right there. So these guys are just easy. I mean, just like that. Let's go ahead and put 10 in here. So there's a lot around you. Oh no, just spin. Easy. I mean, you can even use this too, and it's still the same thing. Do 5. I mean, you could either hit them like this. Wait for them to jump at you. Hit them. Wait for them to jump. Hit them. Wait for them to jump. Oh, that one run on me. Pretty easy. I mean, you guys already know about the ticks. The ticks are like the easiest things to deal with. Even though if it's a 2-star and you got less health and your armor sucks, you're pretty much dead. Just put your back towards them and they'll bounce right off of you. When they bounce off of you, they'll get stunned a little bit. Man, they get knocked back so far with this. Broods, same thing, man. They're so easy. They're slow. You kill them from a mile away. You can use like pretty much anything here. Yeah, there we are. Okay. So this guy is pretty much easy. Nothing really to it. Wow, that's a banded shit. There's no way this works. We're on Mistlands and Plains food. Okay, so basically you're just gonna you don't really have to get to the back, although you should. Ow. Okay. So yeah, that's a sword. It's pretty slow. See, blunt weapons work too, but I'd rather go with a slash. I'd rather go with a sword. Yeah, so this one's slower. We'll say that's better. Let's go ahead and try this. I've never tried this. Okay. All right, let's try the poke. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, this is slow too, so there we go. That's a good way to kill him. Eventually you'll run out of stamina though. Alright, so this is faster. Okay. Next weapon. Yeah, don't use this. Don't, yeah. That's way worse. That's way worse. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. Do not use a demolisher on it. Don't use a black metal battle axe on it. Don't use the porcupine on this guy. Girl, I don't know. Crom. Wow. Wow, okay. Oh, I missed. Oh, wow. 400? Crom actually works good on those guys. I don't know about a 1-star or 2-star though. So, yeah. Okay. We just got 2 more weapons to use. Let's go ahead and do this. Hey, buddy. Can you see me? Dang it. Wow. This was one of the fastest ways so far. So this does a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage. This, you got to hit him a lot with the Mistwalker and the Frostner, but eventually the Seeker Soldier does go down. This is too slow. That's too slow. This is way too slow. All right. So right now, this is the best one. But the best way that I like to kill them, this is my favorite way to kill them. Oh, okay. What the hell, dude? Okay, game. Like I said, sometimes these hitboxers are a little bit wonky. Look at that. 2 hits and the health is already there. Even in front facing is good. All right, let me turn on my pickup for this. It's better. Wasn't a clean fight, but you get the idea. I mean, this Carapace spear, it's not even upgraded yet, and 2 hits, it was down to like 65%. Carapace and shield combo is by far the best. Let me show you what it looks like. Miss. Oh, dang! See, that's a cleaner fight right there. Oh God! Hi. Okay. Well, best way to kill Gjall is getting right under it. Melee weapons are not even worth it. Bow and arrow is worth it. So basically, you just want to get under it and just throw your spear at it non-stop. This is the easiest way to kill it. If you got magic, then magic will be easier to kill it too. But if you don't have magic, then this would be the best way. This or a bow, an arrow. This or a bow and arrow. Yeah, this or a bow and arrow would be the best. Get the highest DPS bow that you have and just start wailing on it. It's trying to like get eyes on me. Once it gets eyes on me and it levels itself, like eyesight. Not really levels itself. Once it looks at me, then it starts shooting at me. Best way to kill this thing is for a bow and arrow. The bow and arrow, if it's at 50 or 60, then you'll do a lot of damage and you'll also use less stamina. If you're crazy like me, you'll use the surroundings around you to jump on top of its head and start hitting it with the melee stuff. But a lot of people won't do that. So Dverger, they're pretty easy. Let's go with this. What you could do, just kind of like hold your black metal shield up. This is level 1, and I don't know how that hit. Pretty easy. I don't like killing them though. Wait. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but I did it. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. That's what it is. Okay. All right, so these guys, I'm sorry. So I'll block. It blocks all of it. Blocks all. Yep, yep. Can you get out of here? Yeah, not hard at all. It's actually easier with this. I'm on fire. All right, let's go with the support. Let's see how good you are. Okay, so you're the healer. Okay, you're support. Makes sense. Yeah, you're pretty easy. Okay. Ice. Alright, buddy. Can I block you? Let's see. Can a level 1 him and a waffle block you? No. It can't. I'm slow. I'm slow. Okay. So the spin attacks are really good against these guys. I don't think there's any one enemy where the spin attack doesn't really just knock them on their ass. So if we got this guy here, stagger, stagger, Dagger and dead. Ooh, good hit. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I would do that combo right there on every single Verger. All right, so we have the queen here. How much was that? 69.9. What's what? That actually does a lot. Okay. All right, so that's the Skull Splitter, level 1. This is... $108. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, see... Most of these weapons, they do barely anything to her. That was close. Oh, that still hits. Okay. If I had Rada, I'd probably get around her a lot easier. Dang, that still hits. Okay. Yeah, I can't get around her. Yeah, so really it's just a tough battle melee style, which I like. Yeah, so she does that too quickly. Ow. My weapons aren't really... They're not really upgraded either, so they're kind of weak. That's only 58. That's not what I wanted to do. What am I trying? I'm not trying to jump. Yeah, so this is out. $54. What's this? Oh, that was way too early. All right. Nice fighting. So yeah, there's really nothing you can do. The Mistwalker, the Crom, and the Demolisher does really good damage. Just for shits and giggles. So we gotta hit her every single time. She can't do nothing, man. If I'm too fast and just getting away from her, she really can't do nothing. Nice steady throw. Gets me... Wow, she can't do nothing. She doesn't know what to do. Where is she going? I broke her. I literally broke her. She quit. She literally quit. All right, let's say I ran out of stamina. Or let's say we're getting it back. I'm not spamming, so that's helping me Dodge. Haven't got hit yet. There's 2, there's a 3, 4. Dodge. Yeah, okay, I got it. I think I found out the easiest way to kill this girl. Oh my god. Okay, that one misses me. Let's say I ran out of stamina. Okay. That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. That's, ooh, that was scary. Yeah, she can't do nothing, dude. All right, I ran out of stamina. I missed. Hit. Miss. Miss. How are they missing? The rock stopped her. She's gonna run at me. Yep, there it is. I knew it was coming. I ran out of stamina. Oh, I finally got hit. And dead. Yeah, that's kind of easy, man. So 50, 50, 50, 150. Yeah, I do a lot.
Hi, MOOMOO. Hi, little MOOMOO. It's MOOMOO.
Jesus. All right. Okay. So this guy, I'm on god mode. It's fine. Okay. All right. So you can do the you can do the combo. You're gonna have this shield going in. You could do the combo. Okay. You could do the combo Mistwalker and shield, and it does really well. I mean, it's not bad. Remember, I'm only using level 1 weapons just to show you how well they work. You could use the shield. Ow. You could use a shield and spear combo. It's not that good though, but it's not leveled up, so stand on top of you, buddy. Stand on your head. Let's try the axes. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Right here, man. Hey, look at me. Pay attention. Pick me. Pick me. Oh, I'm on. Okay. almost. Yeah, this doesn't work. Oh, hell no. So yeah, these are out. Don't use these. What the hell? Okay. All right, what about flesh? Yep, flesh is not good. Don't use that. Ow. Surprisingly, that worked out pretty well. Oh my god, that actually works. Wow, this is Skull Splitter too. This is a level 1. Dude, get destroyed, buddy. Okay. So I really didn't have to do anything right there. That was pretty damn easy. So Skull Splitter? Yes. So we could put this in the yes place. This works out really well against the Asksvins. Surprising, I've never used that weapon on the Asksvin. This video, I'm actually testing out a bunch of different things I've never done before. TOD 0.4. That actually works. Wow, this is the skull and Hattie works? Holy, this is OP. At first, it looks like it does nothing. But when you parry, it just destroys them. Hey, buddy. Like, it can't do anything. Might as well fix it. There's got to be a way to fix all of this without looking at every piece of item. I don't know if that was good timing or what, but... Jesus. Okay, why is all these working so well? I don't... Damn. Okay, so this weapon works pretty good too. All level 1s. Let's try Porcupine with the shield combo. I don't like it already because that actually worked out pretty good. Oh, that hits me still. Okay. The knockback kind of sucks. Don't like that, but the porcupine does do a lot of damage. Yeah, so unless you have him in a corner, I don't think it's good. Yeah, if you have him in a corner, the porcupine's good, but the knockback with it kind of destroys any chance you have of making a good combo or doing a lot of damage or even staggering them. So, hey, buddy. It's slow, but you do block all damage coming from him. Okay, it works. All right, so the way I like to kill these guys is to use an Eikthyr. So this is level 1. And that's pretty much all you gotta do. Like, I was kind of messing with it. You could block, spin, hit, spin, knock it on its ass with the spin, hit. You can wait, spin, hit, dead. A 1-star. It doesn't work now because it's a level 1, okay? Remember, level 1s. But if you have a level 4, level 5 Eikthyr, Black Meadow Eikthyr, then it works pretty good. See? Knock on its ass, hit. And just do this combo. Just get in the corner. Get in the corner and take it. Dang it. Eat it up. I missed. See? It works on them too. You just gotta have a harder hitting weapon. So if you have the better one, let's try that again. Hi. So you really can't block them because they're too tough. But if you do a shield, maybe not. Wait. Oh, my food. My food. There we go. There. Now it's working. Okay. So you can block these guys, but you need a better shield. I have a level 1 shield, so this is not going to work out. Why don't you come over here? So this is why I like to use... Ow. This is why I like to use the, this, because it knocks them every time. The Hitman a Waffle, just do this. Hit, spin. Hit, spin. Hit, spin. Hit, spin. Hit, spin. Hit. And that's an easy way to deal with Asksvins. You use the Eikthyrs more than anything. Now, if you're good at pairing, then use the shields. To pair it off with something, you could use the Mistwalker and the Carapace Spear if you're going for the shield combo. If you're not going for the shield combo, just use the Hitman a Waffle. So it doesn't work on this guy. It kind of doesn't. It does. But you gotta do it a lot. Oh wow, he didn't even care I did that. Damn. So I like to avoid that. What I like to do is just run and jump to the side and then do it like this. You see this? See what I'm doing here? This is a lot better than what I was trying to do before. This is why I'm doing trial and error. Wow, that jump. What would be easier for this guy? Okay, so I got my food now. All right, so we got the better foods now. Can we parry with a level 3 Flametal Shield? Let's see. Or are we just screwed? Hi, buddy. We could barely parry. Remember, it doesn't matter how much health you have currently. It matters how much maximum health you have. Oh, this actually works? What? Okay. Oh, but if you get hit, you're dead. Okay, it's fine. All right, we gotta get that thing down. Now we're good. Ooh, That got me pretty good. Okay. All right, so you can do this. Secondary shot would probably be better. You don't want to like stay in there and do. Oh, let's try to do some combos. That didn't. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, we're ready. Come on. Okay, I can't do combos, so we're just gonna do that. Damn. You're strong. Ooh, okay. Come here. Damn, you do so much damage. Oh, we hit each other, but okay. All right, so you do need to have max health to parry these guys. So I wonder if this would be better because of the knockback. Let's try it out real quick. Wow, you just did that. Okay, so just run in a circle for these guys so they can't really, and then when you're ready, oof. That knockback. Oh, that knockback does not work that well. Damn, he's quick. See, that does nothing. Okay, let's try this. Oof. I think the dodging would probably be better. Because I can't really... I did good damage there. The parry doesn't always work. Yeah, parry doesn't always work. It works and then it doesn't. It's weird. So I'm pretty sure this is the way to go. Like if we just take this off. I hate to say it, but this might be the way to go. I mean, if you guys have another way to do it, a better way. Oh, I still got hit. I think I dodged too late. Yeah, this just doesn't do enough damage. Maybe this will. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, okay. Oh, you're gonna break it. I mean, this that actually had some promise to it. Oh yeah, this. Hey, buddy. Can I block you? That worked. Gotta get my stag bar down now. Okay, stag bar's down. No, that does not work, but the poke does work. I missed that. Cool. That's 66. Yeah, this is just way better. Oh! I mean, you could do this, but you don't have infinite stamina like I do. I mean, this works. I'm just holding the run button and jumping to the side and hitting. And because the range is so good, that actually works out pretty good. So if you have a bunch of stamina, you could just do that. Just run to the side and hit. He doesn't know what to do. Oh, he's scared. He's running away. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Oh, you got to be careful with that though. Wow. Let's pop a Rada. Wow, he can't keep up. Oh, I could do a combo with this? I could do combos with this? Wow, this is working out so well. Whoa. Yo. Okay, that is crazy. Remove. So you could do that. Let's just say eventually you will run out of stamina. So let's incorporate that into it. Okay, let's see. And I ran out of stamina. So I wait. Dodge to get more stamina. I'm getting stamina, I'm getting stamina, I'm getting stamina. Dodge again. I am almost full. I am almost full. Okay, let's try it again. We got our full stamina back. Let's try it again. Yeah, I mean, this could be a viable, very viable. Oh, he mad. Look at that. He mad. He's like, I can't get to him. Oh. You can even do a combo in the middle of that. Like that. I missed. I'm all over you. Oh my god. Okay. All right. So we're just going to shoot this guy with one arrow each and just see how much. Can you see me so I can do... thank you. All right. So that one does a little bit of damage. So let's hit him again. Full charge. Yeah, that is not good. 65. What was this? 56. Does it do more damage if I hit the head? Yes, 98. We're gonna hit the head now. So hitting the head part. 98. 55. Yeah, that one's out. Let's try the silver arrow now. Wait. I didn't do a full charge. Full charge. 68. Okay, so that's 68. So silver arrow did do more damage. 68. $50. Okay. 50, 60, 70. Ow. Okay, so this is, I think, better. Oh no, you gotta hit the head. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Fire damage. Let's see. He's in the water. It's not gonna do anything. Yeah, so this is out. Charred arrow. Headshot. 9. Yeah, charred arrow. Obviously. I missed? Why was that? How am I missing? Where's this guy's head at? That's it right there, right? Yeah, I would just aim for the head with the charred arrows. Everything else is bleh. Alright, I want to see if I can... No. So you need a shield for these guys. Am I... Okay. Alright, so these guys are pretty easy. They're annoying. The best way to deal with these guys and the Greylings and the Fulings is to just stand in one spot. Don't even move around, because the more you move around, the pathing for them just gets weird. and they start moving around more. Greylings, you don't chase after them. Twitchers, you don't chase after them. Fulings, you don't chase after them. You just stand still. Let them come to you. You see how he's staying probably like, I would say, 1 to 7, 8 meters away from me. And then he comes back for me. And then you just get whatever weapon you want for your shield combo. And then you just deal with them. You could use any weapon. I don't know if you could do that with Skull and Hattie. Maybe you can. I don't know. All right, maybe you don't use the spear. The spear sucks for these guys. You missed that. You missed that. You missed that. But what I like to do is just you don't move, man. They get weird when you start moving around, and eventually he'll just come running up to you. That goes for a lot of enemies that circle you. Like, get over here, buddy. See what happens when you chase? Now he's gonna reset. He's gonna get a command. He's doing the command. Now... Okay, never mind. Flesh rippers. Good. Okay, let's use this. Let's use it with the shield combo. Hey, buddy, can you look at me? So this works good, but the knockback with it, just stop picking up stuff. Yeah, the knockback is just bad. You see what happens when you chase them? It's just not worth it. Hey, buddy. Skull and Hattie works good. I would use Skull, the Skull and Hattie. Alright, Flesh Rippers. I wouldn't use the Black Metal Eikthyr. I would use the Him and a Waffle. So Him and a Waffle, Flesh Rippers, Skull and Hattie so far. You could start the fight with a bow and arrow shot. It's up to you. Let's try this. Hey, buddy. What's up? Wait for them to come to you. Just hold your guard up. That was a ball 1. All right. Then knockback. Okay. Ball 2. You're gonna walk the player. Come on. There we go. Strike 1. All right, so the poke works, but it kind of... How did that miss? Oh my god, he was just in the corner enough for it to miss. Wow, okay. Because it was such... He's such a skinny bastard. Hey, buddy. So a 3 combo from this thing. Just do secondary. Middle mouse button. Ooh. Middle mouse button. Ooh. Unless there's a bunch of them around you, I would not. Yeah, I mean, I would. I'd take that back. Demolisher level 1 actually does a lot of damage. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Look at me. Alright, I don't want to do... Yeah. So yeah, if there's a lot of them around you, then I would use the Demolisher. Upgrade that biatch to... Upgrade it to level 4, and you'll be doing a lot of damage to a lot of enemies around you with the AoE. Alright, so what have we learned? AoE Demolisher, good. Prom with the 3 combo does well against them. Especially when you parry. And even does even better with the middle mouse button, the secondary. Skull Splitter, it's good, but only if you do the middle mouse button. But if you are surrounded by enemies, you could use that swing attack that hits all of them at the same time. And And with this weapon, if you hit multiple enemies at the same time, kamikaze bird. With this weapon, if you hit multiple enemies at the same time, then what will happen is it won't split the damage. Each enemy will get its own damage. Skull Splitter works good on them. Demolisher, Crom, Skull and Hattie takes them out pretty quickly. Flesh Rippers are good as well. It takes them out pretty quickly. The Him and a Waffle, the hit back with the secondary is kind of, you know, but if you could parry and then use the parry to, you know, destroy them, it works out pretty good. Melee. There we go. Okay, so with these guys, hi. The dodging, as long as you just dodge away, you should be fine. See what I mean? The weapons to use, I guess we'll try the same weapons. All right, let's try this first. Let's try it with the shield combo. The knockback kind of does good against them, especially when they're like Terminators and they don't stop. Okay, that was way too slow. All right, so the jump in and hit is just way better. Yeah. So Full Metal Mace does really well against them. I would use that, especially if you have an upgraded one or even a magic one. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this. So you do take a hit, but you can parry them with this. And this has 57 block armor, so... Okay. Don't use the spear. Don't use the early axes. Get that off my inventory. Okay. Skull and Hattie? What? This actually works well against them? This is only level 1. Only 24 block armor. How is it so good? It won't work good against a 1-star or 2-star, but for real, like, what the hell? All right, so you can't just go in on them. You have to take your time with it. But the Skull and Hattie, man, if you upgrade that, damn, dude, that works good against the Charred. That means it's pretty good against the bugs too. Seekers. All right, so yeah, use that. Use a Skull and Hattie as well. Okay. Next, this is a no-brainer. This, hi, you're so big. I'm a Terminator 2, blitch. Okay. All right, let's do then a hit. That's good. It gives me enough time to get ready for the next attack. All right, next hit will be secondary. 706. Oh my god. So am I gonna kill him in one hit? Yikes. 500. Okay, I want to try the one-hit kill. Let's try that. Oh, one-hit kill. All right, so far this one's the best one. All right, so you can parry this guy and you can hit twice. Oh, you didn't die there though. The hell? Okay. But what I like to do with these guys is jump in and swing and knocks them on their ass. Oh, remember, level 1. This is what I like to do to them. They can't do nothing. As soon as they come out of that stagger, you hit them again with that stagger. Takes too long, but the knockback is good. The knockback is good. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Okay, so you get the timing right. You don't even have to move with this weapon. Get knocked back, Betty. So as long as you hit before they get even close to you, you can just back up and get the timing. Now, the 1-stars won't get knocked back as far because they got more defense. So this works really well. Just get that stagger on them every time, and you'll be fine. Okay, just do the skull splitter. Now, we found out that the skull splitter is actually really good when it comes to knockback, so that still hits. All right, that still hits too, so the knockback's not that. All right, now he's not hitting me. That hits, yep. Okay, well. Before I even hit him, he comes out of the stagger. $134. Yeah, if you're going to do a hard-hitting weapon, I wouldn't even use the skull splitter. The secondary works good on the knockback, but the knockback works even better on the demolisher, so I wouldn't even use the skull splitter for these guys. I would just go for the slayer. I think this is better. Yeah. All right, Skull and Hattie, way better. Don't even use that. I would use these weapons here so far. Right here. These weapons right here are good. Okay, now we got the... Let's try the black metal act. No, we don't need to try that. Yeah, we'll try it. A lot of people will be making it into the Ashes with this weapon to start off. If they don't have the him and the waffle. So, I mean, you could do this, or you could just knockback is enough to just take him away. Stun. Oh! All right. Okay. Well, stun. Dead. So... Wow, you're stunned already. Okay. Oh, you're stunned already. Wow, even with the black metal, you're stunned. Unless you're mid-hit. Okay. Wow, even with the hit incoming, I still knocked you back enough. Dang, yeah, this see how well this works? This is my favorite weapon. This is why. Like, you can toy with these enemies and you get them in the corner and then they're pretty much like, jeez. Okay, so yeah, the him on a waffle and the black metal Eikthyr, pretty good. All right, let's try. We all know how well this works. Like, everybody uses it. It slows them down. It does good damage. Yeah, we know that. Higher levels do higher damage. We know that. Easy. Enough said. You could use that if you want. All right, we all know this one too. The only problem I don't like about it is the reach is so... The reach on the last hit, though, reaches a lot further than the first 2 hits. What? I never knew that. Let's try that again. Oh, we hit each other. That was cool. So we all know Frostner is superior when it comes to doing damage. That Blunt Frosted Spirit is really good. If you upgrade it, I mean, that would just be so much easier. I'm using level 1 weapons because I want to show you how well these strategies work without strong weapons. And if you have strong weapons, this will become a lot easier. Can't tell you how many times I died because I missed that secondary shot. That swing is just an angle. It's not straight. That doesn't work. That seriously doesn't work. You could do the 2-hit combo and then dodge, but I wouldn't. I mean, it's viable, more viable than these weapons here. And if you upgrade it, it could be more viable. So yes, all level 1s. Even a level 1 Needhog, I would still use this over it, the Mistwalker. All right, so for these guys, it's easy. You don't have to fight them at all. You just stand still when you see them explode. It's like that. When you see them start to expand, you just dodge. It's not hard. Don't fight them, don't hit them. I mean, you could shoot them from far away if you could one-shot them. But, if you can't one-shot them and it takes a while to kill them, just wait for them to expand and then just dodge. It's not hard. Not hard at all. Alright, so these guys are pretty easy. I mean, you just run in a circle. They really can't hit you. The closer you are, the harder it is. You're going to beat a dodge, the arrow. So the closer you are, the more likely you are to get hit by the... Maybe not. I thought the closer you were... Okay, I guess it doesn't work like that. Okay, so basically you could just run around them like this. I thought, unless they changed it... Remember, you couldn't do this. But they did change... I mean, these guys are not hard. Just imagine this... Ow, see? Yeah, see? There we go. That... Okay. Never mind. All right, so don't run towards them. Run. Okay, never mind. So now he's starting to hit me all of a sudden. You got your aimbot, huh? So if you just run in a circle, he really can't hit you. If you start running an angle, you become an easier target. Don't do that. I think even if you just do this, no, he still hits you. Oh yeah, see? So the further away you are, the easier it is to dodge. You don't even have to run, you can just run to the side. These guys are not hard to deal with. Ow. See it close by, he's not always gonna miss, but... Okay. Whoa, hey, calm down there, calm down there, calm down there. Alright, so with these guys, let's see. Skull Splitter. Wow, okay. Wow. Alright, Skull Splitter on those guys. Secondary. Damn, okay. Let's try that again. No. 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 Well, that's easy. Hi. You see me? You gotta dodge with these guys. Eventually, you will stagger them, but again, I'm using level 1 weapons, so it does work good, but it takes too long to stag, so I wouldn't do that. If you can take a hit, then it works. If you get staggered easily, don't do it. So I wouldn't waste my time on that. Now we know how this is gonna work. You hit that, okay. The knockback is 4 hits. Knockback sucks though, so up to you if you want to use that. Skull and Hattie. I think these ones are going to do really well. Let's try that again without. Yeah, Skull and Hattie over the Black Metal Knife for sure. So I would definitely go with the Skull and Hattie if you're going that route. Again, if you hit them hard enough, it will stagger them and stop what they're doing. But you have to get the swing down before he shoots. Okay. All right, so this one's good too. I mean, you could use that if you want. Yeah, see, now it's not working because I'm too close. Okay, so what I like to do with these guys is just spin attack. The spin attack staggers, hit. Okay, and it's even better with the Himina Waffle. The Himina Waffle is just like so good. Stag. Dead. Wow, let's see that again. Just no shot of surviving at all. No shot of surviving. Okay, so him and a waffle is good. 261. Enough said. Okay. All right, so we got knockback here. Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Like most of these weapons, they don't need introductories at all. Dead. 563. Better than the Slayer. I take that back. Not better, but almost equal to. And this is faster. Enough said. So definitely full metal weapons will reign supreme, obviously. But if you don't have these weapons yet and you're still on the road to getting ore, I would say you want the Himina Waffle on you. You want the Demolisher. You want the Skull and Hattie. You want... Hold on. You want not the Flesh Whippers. You don't want the Flesh Whippers. I mean, you could use them, but it takes too long to stagger. You don't want the Black Metal Eikthyr. Skull Splitter, only secondary, I would use on it. Unless you have a lot of enemies around you, then you can use your 3-hit combo to take out most of them, even if you have to take a couple hits. It will be worth it to take out 2 or 3 enemies at once with the Skull Splitter. Unless you just want to poke and prod and just run around them and kind of play around with them. All right, so to deal with these ones, make sure you have the best foods. Make sure you have fire resistance. I have God mode on, so I'm fine. You don't want to use the Flesh Rippers on either way, do you? Let's see. No, you don't want to use Flesh Rippers. Skull and Hattie? No, you don't want to use them either. Okay, so no Skull and Hattie on the Fallen Valkyrie. $72. I wouldn't even go bother with this. How much was that? I can't see. How much am I doing? 47. Yeah, I wouldn't even... I mean, you could use that. Okay. 33, the poke. Not good. I wouldn't use a skull splitter on this one. Yeah. Don't waste your time with a skull splitter. Demolish. Yeah, the knockback. Demolisher works pretty good on you. The AoE, I did too early. I guess not so good. Yeah, you still hit me even with a Demolisher knockback. Alright, Demolisher is a maybe. That's a maybe. This is a maybe. Okay. Oh, you had to go up, huh? Yeah, we missed each other. It's great. Ah, wait, I missed you again, buddy. The him on a waffle works pretty good. Electricity always works good on enemies, though. All enemies, even Ashland enemies. So I'm not really surprised. It's just hard to hit this girl. I haven't even got to the easy ways to kill this thing. Alright, so the him and a waffle. Yes, use that. Demolisher works pretty good, but sometimes the knockback isn't that good. Him and a waffle works good because of the electricity and the pierce. Frostner works good, but you gotta get real close. So I would say use these ones if you have nothing else, but if you have the better stuff, I wouldn't even bother with these things here. Because we all know full metal weapons are just so much better, man. Okay. So yeah, that's just one hit. What? Just hit, man. Hit! Why are you stopping? Usually running under her is like the best thing to do when it comes to fighting her. See, that's just a few hits, so I would say you could use this. Let's go ahead and go back to this. You cannot parry with this weapon. Don't run to the side, run towards. Oh, you can parry that though. Missed. So yeah, the weapons just work better. Okay, when it comes to the Splitner, I would go under her and throw it, because if you miss it, it goes in the air. Wow, I actually parried that. See, when you get under her, you can throw it. You get under her and you throw it, though. You do not throw it in an angle. You throw it in an angle and it's gone. If you do throw it in an angle, run in a straight line as best as you can. You can't really run in a straight line in the Ashlands, but what you could do is if you have to run around something, just keep a straight line in mind and just run around something and then continue on the straight line. I've done that before. But the Splitner does work good on the Screaming Karen. Just get under her and throw it up. And the closer she is, it's kind of like the Gjall. She's basically a Gjall. Just treat her like a Gjall and you'll be fine. That's why I don't like the axes. It's worse than the Frostner Reach, but it does do a lot of damage, and the DPS is the highest in the game, so I love it, but then I hate the Reach. But if they made the Reach better, you just tear apart the whole game. I would use any of these weapons. Any of these weapons right here, I would use these. It's better than this when it comes to the Screaming Karen. I mean, if you can do that, that's another good way to throw the spear, if you can throw it down. Not this one so much either, but mainly these 5 here I would use on a Screaming Karen. And throwing the Splitner and treating her like a Gjall is good if you don't have arrows. Morgen. G not working. Cool. Yeah, it works. Cool. Alright. The combos for the... You could go for the Frostner shield combo. Works out good. And you just stick in close. And you just kind of do this. Only hit twice. Get ready to parry. And it's as easy as that. It really is. It's not hard. Remember, you need high health though. High maximum health. And that's with the Frostner. This actually works too. Oh. Your stack has to be really gone though. Make sure it's gone before I... You just stick close to him. That's all you gotta do. You don't give him space. I mean, even with this weapon that takes so long to swing. Alright, stab, stab. Stab, stab. So you could kill him with this, but it just takes too long. Just use a Frostner. Alright, let's try this. This is level 1 too. This is not even like anything crazy. Alright, so Slayer works really well. You can parry, then use Frostner. It's a lot easier to kill it faster until you get something else that I'll show you later. I'm not going to show you the easy stuff not till later. Alright, Needhog next. Come here. Stop doing that. Come here. Come here. 2 hits. Parry. 2 hits. Parry. Miss. Oh, come on. 2 hits. This is not the best way. I'll show you the best way last. This is the easiest way to do it, though. Without running around, without worrying about the attacks. Get yourself your best foods. Maximize your health. And just parry the crap out of them. Done. Easy. So that's good. Let's try this now. I'd say DPS on the spear is a lot better. I haven't even moved, man. I haven't even moved. Okay, I gotta go up a little bit. You always want to make sure that you're close. Otherwise, that will happen. Get over here. Do not give this enemy room to breathe. Easy. Okay, so that works good, but not as good as a sword, not as good as a Frostner, not as good as a Slayer. Demolisher next. Demolisher sucks. I can't even parry. Oh, my food. Okay. No. Remember, I'm not even... This weapon's not upgraded either, so... Alright, there we go. Yeah, my food was down low. You could use a demolisher, but I wouldn't. Ooh. Don't even use the flesh rippers. Don't use the black metal actor. Don't use... let's try this. Sure. Science. Ooh, yeah, you can't. Yeah, don't use the black metal knife. Skull and Hattie. Oh. Dang, DPS is pretty good. You can hit fast. You can do a lot of damage. You don't use a lot of stamina. There's a triple combo right there. Yeah, Skull and Hattie on the good side. Not bad. A little bit slow though. So the secondary attack seems to be better. Quicker, harder, faster. Yes. Oh, too far. Oh. Just do a triple combo. Yeah, I know. I would say just to do secondary is probably better. Always walk into him so he can be close up. So that way you can parry when he jumps up. There's a spin move. Can you get over here, please? 2 hits. 2 hits. Parry. 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 2 hits. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Oh, no. Waiting, 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 waiting. Parry. Parry. $98. So, him and a waffle. Good. Now, the best way to fight this thing is, believe it or not, the axes. The axes are the best, especially if you can get your hands on a Thundering Berserkers. That will destroy this enemy so fast. High DPS. Oof. I thought I'd go for it. Oh, yes. Axes work good too. It just depends what you want. Ow. Yeah, I would just do for the 2 hits. Always 2 hits with any weapon. Unless you have the Slayer, then I will go 1 hit. So Skuggs are not really hard to deal with. I mean, just run in a circle and it's pretty easy to just, you know, get away from them. They're not hard. The weapon I would use to kill a Skugg, though, would be the axes. The Berserker axes, to be precise. Use Berserker axes on the Skugg to make it die quicker, because the DPS is so good. Cool, man. Hi. So when you're running, when it shoots, just get into it and just... That's it. Alright, so Warlocks are easy. When you get into a fortress in Ashlands, the first enemies you want to take out, it goes by what's in front of you. If you see a Warlock, take them out first. If there's a lot of enemies in front of you, leave the Twitchers alone. Don't go for the Twitchers. Ignore them. What you want to do is go after the warriors first. Take them out as fast as you can. And then after you do that, after you do that, you go for the charred archers. No, charred marksmen. You go for the charred marksmen after them. And then when it's just you and these idiots right here, the twitchers, and this warlock, you go after the warlock. So yeah, don't use these. I'm testing things out. Let's try the flesh whippers. Okay, flesh whippers, not so bad. Obviously, the weapons from the Ashlands are gonna destroy this guy. So let's assume that you don't have that yet. Let's assume that you have the weapons from the Mistlands, right? Hold on. This works well against these guys. These guys are one hitters, so you hit them once, they're pretty much dead. So I would use the Demolisher if there's too many of those guys. So this works out pretty well, but I would use the Frostner against these guys. Come on, shoot your shit. Okay. See what I mean? Yeah, so the Frostner for these guys, it works out pretty good, but that's not even the best weapon to use on them. That's not even the second best weapon to use on them. Frostner does well. I would say pick that over the Flesh Rippers. The weapon, let me try this. I've never tried this on them. Nah, I would not use this. This Skull Splitter is not good. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, if you could stagger them. Oh, wait. If you can stagger them, you got them. I would say Demolisher, good. Skull Splitter, good against the Warlocks. Skull and Hattie, no. Flesh Whippers, if you upgrade them, they could be good. Next is the Him and a Waffle. No. No. Oh, you did it. Okay. I'm all over you now. Thanks for jumping, game. Oh, for heaven's sake, please jump. Him and a Waffle. Second best weapon to use on a Warlock. Best weapon to use, obviously, is the Berserker Axes. If you have Thundering Berserker Axes, those will kill it even quicker. So, hey. Enough said. DPS is so good, man. Tears up the Warlocks. I do have a video that shows you how to take over a fortress only using melee. Few steps. It's about a 12-minute video or something like that. I don't know. I forget how long it is, but it shows you step by step how to take over a fortress the easiest way possible using melee. And if you have magic, if you use those steps with magic, it will be so much easier to take over a fortress without dying. Okay, so check that out. I'll put that video in the description as well, so you guys can find that video to find out how to take over a fortress using melee only. And if you have magic, it will be a lot easier with magic. Warlocks, we use any of the weapons that come from the Ashlands, it does good damage. Good damage. I don't remember using this. Did I use this on this guy? Hold on, let's see. Look at me. Slayer works good too, but if you're being chased by like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 enemies, and it's gonna be kind of slow. Charred. Yep. All right, so vultures are really easy. What they do is they go behind you most of the time, and they hit you. They go behind you, and they hit you. So if I'm looking at it, it'll go behind me, and it'll hit me. What the hell? I don't know. So it likes to go around me, and it'll try to hit me. You can pretty much use anything on these guys. Anything here. Even the flesh rippers, I think it would just... Yeah, you could use the... you could use that gear on it. You can use... I could use this on it? Not really. I guess you can, okay. So, yeah, a lot of these weapons are viable against the vulture. The vulture is not really hard to kill. They're just very annoying when there's many of them. DPS on the Skull and Hattie is so good. So that would be good. The Flesh Rippers would be good. The Him and the Waffle obviously would be good. The Needhog obviously would be good. Obviously, the weapons, I don't have to show you what these weapons will do to a vulture. You already know. Okay, for science, I guess I'll do it. I don't even... Knockback on the mace kind of sucks. Don't like it. You could use Frostner on it. You can block me. You missed me. Dead. You see how it goes around me? I kind of just wait for it to just make a move, and then I'll just point and hit. Yeah, the poke on this guy does not do well unless you get up there and time it perfectly. Yep. So if you time it right, you can poke, run up poke, and you'll be able to kill him like that. But I wouldn't even use that here. Skull and Hattie does well. Obviously, these are going to do amazing. What you could do is wait and then just turn the camera wherever it's going to land and just... Dead, easy. Demolisher? What's Demolisher do to you? Kinda takes a while. No, I wouldn't use the Demolisher. I would use the Skull and Hattie, any of the Ashen's weapons, the Frostner. I would use the Berserker axes. I would use the Flesh Rippers, the Hemina Waffle. Or what I like to do is you could do the shield combo with any one-handed weapon in this area right here. Or to make it easier, and then you hit it kind of like the Deathsquitos, and then hit like that, like the Deathsquito. You block, let them hit, they get stunned a bit, they get on a cooldown. That cooldown allows them to get hit at least one time before they start to fly away and go behind you and hit you again. Or you can do the torch and sword combo, or torch and any other one-handed weapon combo, because they do not like the torch. They do not like the torch. They hate fire. And since you have your weapon and your main hand, you could just kind of try to hit them, or you could just so yeah, I mean, not a lot of people use a torch. Oh my god. Yo. You see what I mean? Just don't hit them with the torch, because if your torch breaks, then you're screwed. You got one torch and you got this many after you, you're kind of screwed. I wouldn't even... Yeah. Best thing to do right now would probably get this and just kind of just throw it up. Wait, what? Oh. This would be the best thing to do right now if you had this many on you. Just constantly just throw this up and just pray that you have enough life in your torch. There is one down. There's two down. I got a vulture trophy. Where is my... I missed. There it is. This is the best thing to do when you have too many on you and you can't really do anything. Where did it go? There it is. Remember, don't throw it at an angle, throw it straight up, because it'll only go about 7 to 10 meters, 6 to 10 meters, and you'll be fine. Now it's gonna start getting harder to hit these things when we still have the same torch. You could wait till they're like right in your crosshair. Basically, they're right here. Well, this one is. This is when you want to wait to throw it. All right, now there's very little I can do this. So just keep your shield up. There's just 4 of them on you like this, and just keep backstepping. I don't know how that one hit me. Always keep backstepping because they always go for your back. So just like that. There it is. That's the scary Redo I know. And you can't. There's no way. There's no way. My thing is, yeah, it's maxed. There's 280. All right, so this is useless. Oh my god. There's still knockback with this. Okay. I mean, you could keep them there. I'm gaining stamina right about now, and I'm running away. Yeah, okay, this is viable. It's slow. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is good. Yeah. Now where are you going, man? Are you gonna break on me too? I missed. I missed again. Okay, so yeah, don't use Skull Splitter. So if this doesn't work on the other Lord Redo, it's not going to work on this one. So let's go ahead and put that there. This will not do anything. Let's try this and that. Can I? Yeah, right. Okay. Not even worth it. I'm dead right there. So this is way too slow. 100, 100. 100. Oof. Yeah. Don't use this either. Okay, let's try this. Okay. That's why I get killed most of the time. You can't always trust this because a knockback, yep, that lunge forward. Sometimes lunge attacks for enemies doesn't work with the knockback, so I wouldn't even use this. 50. Okay. Don't use this. Don't use that. Okay, Needhog. 56, okay. That took way too long, but damn, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so Needhog, pretty good. But if you get hit, you're dead. So I don't know about the Needhog. Oof. Can't do 2 hits. Oh, that overhead hits me, okay. Oh! Alright, so the best way I found to fight this guy... Oh, man. My armor is dead. Okay. Alright, so this is kind of slow. This is kind of slow, but it hits hard. I mean... Okay, maybe this might work. Alright, yeah. Eventually you will run out of stamina, so you gotta run away. Don't run away from me. I will. So you could do this, but you will run out of stamina and you gotta run away, get your stamina back. Once you get your stamina back, then you can do it again. Alright, there is a strategy you guys can do right there. Boom. Easy. You gotta, when you're running in an angle and moving the mouse in a circle slowly, you gotta move the mouse faster at the very last possible second when you jump and hit. Like that. To hit them. God, that gets so dumb after a bit. Oh! Okay, it's fine. So that's... And he misses. I'm dead. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, this works. This works. I'm just too fast for you. But if I get hit, I'm dead. And I'm gonna run out of stamina, which I probably will. Okay, and then... So... This works pretty good. This works pretty good. Now, the way I like to fight him is by using a mace. Because of that reason right there. You just can't miss! And he knows too, you little piece of crap. See that the knockback is just so good. He'll do that, but they're gonna do that either way. Damn, this guy's breaking my freaking armor. This is how I like to fight this guy. I mean, you could do what I did. Oh, that will happen. I'm not gonna lie. I did die twice doing this, but I did kill him this way. Now, you could just get in there and... But, again, you're gonna get... You're at the mercy of the knockback. And if he does a lunge attack, you're pretty much dead. Miss. Yep. That lunge attack is bad. Dead. Yeah, see? The lunge attacks, doesn't matter how hard you hit him back, that lunge attack will shoot him forward right to you. So, the best way to deal with this guy is you could do that, or you could just do the secondary on this. See how well the knockback works for this? He's so far away, he can't even try to hit me, so I don't have to worry about it. But because the... Look at this. Eventually I will run out, so... Catching up my stamina. Getting too close, get away. Getting too close. Get away. Oh, oh, he could have got me right there. And you're being dumb. Okay. All right, you guys get it. Those are the best ways to kill them. Man, look at my armor. Holy. We'll do it here. We'll do it here. We're on God mode, so we're not going to die. So I can show you how to do everything. Pretend these are meads that I can actually eat. Okay. Pretend they're meads. I probably could give them to me, but I'm just not going to. This is just demonstration purposes. So just pretend they're meads I can actually eat. Okay. So what is Fader's ID? All right. So you just want to be using this. What you could do is run and start shooting him from far away, but it just takes forever. Now this is just going to be a lot of repetition of just running. Dodge too early. And this is pretty much what you're going to be doing. I mean, look at his health already. Ow. What happens if I'm on him? So he still hits me. I'm taking 2,000 damage. So yeah, look at my axe. Look at where it's at. Halfway. So yeah, I mean, these guys I don't worry about. I don't worry about fighting these guys. I just kind of just get away from that. And then this is where all of them die. It does do good damage, but it's just so much better just to hit normally with the Berserker axes than to use that. So you just need 2 of these and then you're good.
That's it for the video. Hopefully this video helped you out a ton. If it did, consider subscribing and liking. If not, let me know in the comments what I missed and I will add that into another video in the future. Good day to you. See you next time. Meow.